Sorry about that, chat. I just got to get my snacks in order. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please make sure that you are taking care of yourselves. There's coffee and biscuits on the table, as well as cocoa and tea if you need it. As usual, please help yourself. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be continuing through Valhalla. We're on part 6, and yet I feel like we're still hard stuck on chapter 2. I say hard stuck like it's a problem, but no, it's really not. So as we get closer, unfortunately, I realize I've been going a little bit slow on this, so I want to preface this by stating that at some point, I'm most likely going to be juggling this game until its completion and Pikmin 4, which will be coming out, I think, this Friday, actually. And it's a game that I've been waiting for quite a long time. So, yes, I will be juggling back and forth between that game and this game. Once this game is complete, I will give it my full attention, excuse me. But, yes, I don't want to have that take away from Valhalla, so that is why I want to make sure I stream here every single day with this game, so that we can get on top of it as best as we can leading up to that stream. So, I don't have a lot of hours throughout the day, unfortunately, since I do have to juggle work and streams. Otherwise, I'd probably stream both games, like, one after the other every day. But in order to prevent that from, you know, kind of accidentally integrating itself into a playlist I might have already on YouTube really soon, I'm just going to go ahead and stream the game alternatively with Pikmin 4. So until then, more Valhalla, and we will see this game completed. But at the day of Pikmin 4's release, I will be hopping onto that train. So let us continue. I don't want to put any games on the back burner at all. I've already done that with Persona 5, and I need to get back into that game. And there's quite a few games I've done that for that I don't regret doing that for, Y2K especially. But I do want to get back to those games. So if I'm going to be putting any games on the back burner, that's not going to be this one. I want to make sure this one is completed to, well, completion, basically. But anyway, Sukeban Games and Isbreed. So let us go ahead and get into the good old VA-11 Hall-A. Cyberpunk bartender action. Let's get it. It was pretty heavy when we last left off, so let's hope that things are going to start picking themselves back up now that we've had Jill kind of dust everything off of her chest. I gotta get my voices together. I'm so sorry. I have to get, my throat's kind of tired. I'm sorry. So I'm starting to noticeably get like worse and worse with my reading, but I'll keep trying. If I end up hurting myself, I'll stop while I'm ahead, but you know, I don't want to just read it to you guys, you know, because there's a lot of people that listen, so a lot of people who listen that can't watch, so I want to make sure I paint the characters as best as I can, but unfortunately, with trying to train my throat to do deeper voices, it's actually becoming more difficult to continue doing them as I'm harming myself. But anyway, let's get into it. That's right, the electricity bill was paid for. We did get to check out the news before everything, so yeah, we took a look at all of this, so I guess the only thing that's left to do is to begin the shift. Oh, you could pet her? You could pet Jill. Okay. Game of the year. Game of the year. Alright. Alright, anyway. Go to work. I entered a very funny time and thought you were going in a different direction with that. Yeah, no. I do my throat trainings for multiple different things. You're allowed to guess as to which ones I'm talking about. Anyway, go to work. Saturday, December 24th. Good evening. Ah, hey, Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird, coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, this kind of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker, Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. All right. Yes, I'm an opera singer. I couldn't even sing my way out of high school. What makes you think I could become an opera singer? Shit. I'm a better rapper than anything else. Amazon should hire me. Let's see. Snowfall was the really good one, right? Hang on. Yeah, this one was really nice. Let me actually reorder these. So I'm starting to get used to the OST for this, so take it from the top. We'll go ahead and have our intro music. So we have Valhalla, Every Day is Night, and Commencing Simulation to start things off. Yeah. Tense situations, things like Good for Health, Bad for, Troubling News, and March of the White Knights, as, you know, Say and Stella have been coming back a lot. Then we got to get our cozy music going, so I'll take things like Everything Will Be Okay, maybe? Mm-hmm. Will you remember me? Was this the one? Not quite. There's another one that's really good. Okay, so Snowfall for sure. Was it Reminiscence? It is. This one's perfect for really bad situations. What's the answer lies within? It's pretty good. Dawn approaches, and we'll go ahead and shove. Alright, Snowfall in there. It's just that good, I'm sorry. Alright, time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, a BTC bar. Hi Holly, thanks for the hydrate, I'm gonna need this. Is that Biosmic VTuber? Yo, hello. Anyway. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? I should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on. Let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right, we see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brandtini, please. Right. What's up with that Lilim's 1,000-yard stare? Goodness gracious. Anyway, Brandtini, you know the rules. Oh. Aged. There we go. But yes, it is currently Tuesday. I hope you are all having a wonderful Tuesday. Today was quite long for me, so I hope it wasn't long for any of you guys. I hope you had a wonderful day. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, Miss... Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. Excuse me? You mean like Y2K Vela? I'm mad. I'm actually genuinely so mad. It's Vela from Y2K. Are you shitting me? You've got to be shitting me. Hi, Shiru. Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We are currently playing VA-11 Hall-A. Valhalla for short. Hello, everyone. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Joy. I am a coffee droid that works with a coffee dog and a coffee dragon at a coffee shop known as Starbucks. This cup's on me. Be sure to bring your comfy vibes to bear. Good to see you. Is this the lesbian game? Fuck yeah, it's the lesbian game. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the sleepy, sexy, spider demon, Dami Mommy raid. I love all you guys. Yeah, I'm doing all of the reading. It's kind of nice, but we also did mention, just as you walked in, that this is Vela from Y2K, a game that I neglected to finish because, my fucking, oh my god, my kidneys hurt just thinking about that game. Last time playing Hi-Fi Rush. Okay, wonderful. That is a game I've heard good things about, but unfortunately I am terrible with rhythm. Like, it's funny. Your captioning said dummy mommy. See, I need to kill the captioning for this. Like, it's gonna get to a point where I might remove this. Dummy mommy. Oh, it's not gonna correct it. Damn it, I hate it here. Anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I meant. I love you. It's okay. This stupid, you know what it is. To make a mistake is human, but to really fuck things up, you need a computer. Ain't that right, shithead? Anyway, thanks so much once again for the raid. Make yourselves comfy, everyone. It's British? I mean, apparently. Dummy mummy? I mean, perhaps. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilum friend is... Essentia. No! Oh my god! Yes! It is Essentia! It's literally... Fuck! It's literally the two characters from Valhalla I hate the most. Or not Valhalla, god damn it. It's the two characters from Y2K I hate the most. Why? Oh my god, no, please. The girl on the right is a walking spoiler for that game, too. Well, I guess it's only a spoiler if you have context, but I'm getting a headache. All right, let's just speed this right along, please. Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called... No, oh, damn it, I quit. I quit. I'm done. I've had enough. No, that's it. The stream is over, everybody. I was prepared to settle in for a long, long stream, and this is it. This is it. This is the end. The stream is over. Fuck it. I'm so sorry you decided to raid on me because you have literally walked in misery business, and I'm not talking about Paramore. Have you heard of a game called Y2K, bartender? That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost along the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. No! Ah! It's just fucking misery over and over again! I deserve a cookie for this. 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 I love Paramore too, it's okay. Paramore's my favorite. It's alright. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Fluffy dream, okay. You know, I guess it makes sense because Isbrid did work on Y2K if I recall correctly, but that doesn't make me feel any better about it, but it is what it is. Age, mix, done. Fluffy dream. What day is it? It's the 24th. It's the day before Mega Christmas. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. My god, my fucking, god damn it. Okay. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh, shit. Boss! Dee R&B! I'm coming! You see, Dee is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased! Oh, God. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that will be that. You should go check on him, though. Right. Thanks again for the directions. Please come again. Oh my god. Okay. So, for context, Vela and Essentia are characters that are both from the video game Y2K that I've mentioned like 3 times already. But the reason why this crossover exists is, as I mentioned, Eastbridge Games also worked on, Y2K the same they worked on this game. So if you actually reach a certain point where you enter Vela's headspace in Y2K, there's a bar section where Jill is serving the drinks. Yeah. It's the perfect crossover, I guess. It kind of adds up. Anyway. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, the jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Oh, well, you already know what the deal is. Where is it? Damn it. No, I need active music, please. Thank you. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Oh, shit, there's the image again. Hi, honey. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilim just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. A drink that cheers her up. I swear I remember this one. No. I want to say Blue Fairy, but she doesn't really get that all that much. Maybe it is a Blue Fairy. She likes sweet drinks, so it's definitely a Blue Fairy. But I also don't want to, butcher it. I should have written this down. I need to, remember my clients. It's either between the Sugar Rush and the Blue Fairy. I'd hate to have to give her what she wants if I can give her something better. Come on, Joy, use your brain. We're gonna go with the Blue Fairy. I've had a perfect record so far, sans one mistake because of Virgilio being a fucking virgin. But I guess I'll just kind of take the shot. Here goes. Come to think about it, I could have sworn it was something else. Why didn't I write this down? Hang on, I can actually check my history here for this. One moment. Let me double check my previous drinks that I've served because I can check that. Where's that notepad at? Okay, nope. Notepad. The file is not in here. Okay, I had another file for this. Damn it. Joy. Okay. Oh, right. Don't choke the keyboard. I have to choke the keyboard. Don't tell me what to do. I'll choke the shit out of this keyboard. Anyway, where was I? Let's see. Pretty sure I had this written down somewhere. No. Oh, I found it. Okay, thank God. I have the list. Here it is. It's not a Blue Fairy, actually. Oh, okay, so I almost got it completely wrong. All right, let's try that again. It says here that I wrote down Piano Man, but I've never given her a Piano Man before. Maybe I meant Piano Woman? I'm gonna give her a Piano Woman. Yeah, this seems like it's right up her alley. It's a sweet drink. Age, mix, done. I am crossing my fingers in the hopes that I got this right and that it's not actually a Piano Man. I kind of scramble down my notes in my notepad whenever I can, and I think I might have scrambled a little bit too hard here. It does say happy. Well, that's a good point. Does a Piano Man say happy? No, it's strong. Okay, so yeah, it definitely wouldn't be a Piano Man. All right, here. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a Piano Woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down? See, okay, so I was right to scramble that. I need to hold on. Piano Woman. Thank you. Save that document. Moving on. I never used to have to write this shit down. I'm so used to just putting it together, but I guess now that's what we're doing here. I did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing. Yeah, I wrote it down, but I guess I remembered. You're so sweet. I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Gay? Oh yeah, no, it is super fucking gay. Honestly, there's like so much gay vibes that come up with this. And it goes both ways too. Men are not safe here. Men are absolutely not safe here. Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I've brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad, and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you, Lilum, really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it upon anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. How could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed by some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled version of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know? It's a tad small though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if you ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. Hi, Dio. Welcome. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Yeah. It was also named after someone. Really? Who? A Lilum kid that wanted to transcend. What? Like a movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else? Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay then. What would Dorothy order? I could just give her a sugar rush. Let's see. Sugar rush, sugar rush. Well, hold on. Let's give her a Brantini, just to see how she takes it. Oh. There we go. God, I hope this works. Age, mix, done. Brantini. What about this? Yep, just nice. I'm actually getting better at this. Wait, what? Could I be a bartender? I mean, I used to work at a cafe, I guess, but like, bartending's a completely different beast. Like, that's some scary shit. It's like acting, but you have to actually give something for it. You always either order sweet or girly drinks. It's a no-brainer. Girly and sweet drinks for a sweet girl. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the piano woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while, though. Why do you keep coming back here? Oh my god, her actual eyes twinkle with hearts. Just like me. I get hard eyes too, you know. It comes with the territory. We have to express our love somehow. In more ways than one. For you, of course. Come again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar. By the way, it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down, though. Especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking a lot about things. Like what? Well, my mom, guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian. That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? There we go. Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So, what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Huh? Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me, or if she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me, excuse me, I misread that. What irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time, my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian, then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. Did you want to come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. I've done worse in alleys. Let's go. Boss, taking my break. All right. I think the dust is starting to settle here, so the stress is starting to go away. I think even despite what happened, Jill is slowly starting to forgive herself for it, but it's not something you just kind of forget. At least she has friends to remind her that everything will be okay, even if it's not okay. So, I guess that's an important life lesson to have. We continue. Chat with Becky behind the bar. Oh yeah, Becky, forgot about that. In the end, it'll be okay. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Exactly, I love that. Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Wait, read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. Okay, buddy, shut up. So, what's your legal name, then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. It's a bit of a mouthful, if you ask me. So, Dorothy's actually your second name. Should I call you something like Becky, then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful, too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name, and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name. Yep. Only my mom, guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it! I feel like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How can you end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind it, though, because he's calling us what we think we're called instead of mixing us up. That, and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying they go for my role play instead of just mere role play? Sounds too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. I don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. We need more active music. We're gonna take commencing simulation out and throw the good old Umemoto back in. It's just really good. I'm sorry. It's like the perfect music for anything like conversation pieces or just people being happy. It's perfect. There we go. Back! Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight in all year. Oh, let me reread that. Hang on. Unless you count the worst pay-per-view main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Oh, Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. What happened to Say? So, remember there was a little bank incident that happened where the patrons were trapped inside? Well, things took a turn for the worst, and Say managed to actually escape by jumping about, what was it again? 2.5 stories into some rubble and debris. She came out with a few scars, but she's at least still alive. Thankfully. I don't know what I would do with myself if we lost Say. I honestly would probably quit this game. Alright, let's find something cold. Let's not just find something with ice, though. Let's find something that fits her. What does she usually get? Let's check sweet drinks, because that's kind of her thing. Age and mix. A lot of these are ages and mixes. On the rocks and blended. Let's give a Moonblast a try. Let's see. She looks cool, but at the same time cute. Exactly. It's like, as they mentioned a lot earlier, Say can be a little bit airheaded outside of her job, but when she's working, there's nothing that can stop her. Like, she's honestly a powerhouse all by herself. That's the energy I kind of strive for. Here we go. I think you'll like this one. Really? So sweet of you. Thanks. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. Did she ever get her helmet back? Yes, actually, she did. I think Stella actually kind of either picked it up for her or managed to nab it while she was like off duty or whatever. But she did comment on the fact that it smelled like bacon grease, which is part of what Dana needed to kind of get it off of her. So yeah, she did get it back, but you know. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. I can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? There isn't next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise I just stand there without anything to see. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? Same girl, same. Oh my god, I hate dresses so much. I look so bad in them. It's like bread baking around twine. It's like a literal pig with cloth on it. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared to ask the specifics. That's also why whenever she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter and thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? You have something non-alcoholic? I do. Give me a sec. I think she's asked this before. I swear she's asked this question before, but I have to remember. Something non-alcoholic. What does she usually get that's non-alcoholic? Thanks for the stretch, by the way, and the hydrate. I need that. Goodness me. All this voice acting over the past couple of days here has actually helped to strengthen my throat, but I can also feel that there's a bit of a stint to it. Almost like it feels kind of stuck, I guess. It's weird to explain. Go ahead and add these head pats before I forget. Thank you. All right, non-alcoholic. Let's talk about it. We could give her a blue fairy. Although I swear there's something else. No, let's go with the blue fairy. We'll keep it simple. There we go. Here. Thanks! You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually, people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. Bro, she's eepy. You know, I love Say. She's just constantly eepy. Now let's turn it back a little bit. There we go. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? Blue is fucking eating it up. Oh, he was! Why'd I change it? Oh no, where is it? Bring it back. There we go. Anyway. You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, Say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now, with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please, come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? All right. Let's go with a strong drink, something manly. What does he usually get? Pile driver, suplex? All cops are bastards, girl pot. Yeah. Love that bitch. Love that bitch so much. I swear to God, if anything happens to Say, I'm killing everybody and then myself. Just how it be. Let's see. We don't need something sobering. We need something strong. Here we go. Gut punch, as usual. We'll make it optional. Why not? Age, mix, done. Gut punch. Here you go. Yeah, this'll do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson, something. I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money, and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay, then. Wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without these walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's some big name from Kanye-vania? What the fuck is Kanye-vania? What? Oh my god? What the fuck is Kanye-vania? Oh, I'm getting a headache. Oh shit. I read and said that with my oh no. Ah! Holy fuck. George Costanza told me with both of his lips that he knows some big shot from Kanye-vania. Oh! Hang on. One moment. I'm losing my mind. Cookie. 1 second. I did not say Ninjago. I said 1 second. Anyway. He's some big name from Kanye-vania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. When it's still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction if it can be used to fight nanomachine rejection. What kind of cookies are you eating? Thin Mints. If you want the fastest way to get to my heart, like literally I'll eat any cookie. Make no mistake, there's not a single cookie out there that I don't like. Oatmeal raisin, white macadamia, sugar, fucking chocolate chip. Any cookie out there, I love. But if you really, really want to marry me, you'll get me Thin Mints. Period. If I don't have Thin Mints, it is not a marriage. I'll still love you though. Uh-huh. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here and hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know? Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. A job I used to have would make Thin Mint donuts. Oh, no, that's a dream job. Oh my god, that's a dream job. Anyway. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So, what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time. He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts, began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So, how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before her trail gets cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. All right. Where's Gil, by the way? He sorted all of our things in his home because of how close it was because how close it was to stores. I had a stroke for a minute there. What the hell? So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit, and I'll go with you. Oh, sure. Thanks. No mistakes. I know this small party is what you needed. Thank you, Dana. All right. That closes that out. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved the Christmas from the Redmonds. The Redmonds? Bruh. Alright, anyway. No bills, no crazy shit. It's nice to be on top of things. You're a good girl, Jill. Alright, let's check the news. Nothing from Danger U, so that's good. Let's check AE. Update 2, okay, of the Lilim receiving messages thing. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it just a prankster, or was it someone who discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilim? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilim advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? You know what? I'm not even gonna read this article before I get an answer from anybody in chat. Do you guys think it's sexist to have an army of robot women? Just curious. Just being entirely curious about that. Let me ask you. Ask me anything. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I mean, if you really think about it, I've never actually seen that anime before. Fuck. I don't have a source for this. Anyway. Yes? Question mark? Anyway. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm fucking drugged. Anyway. The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of the West, Kanye, from the western nation of Kanye-vania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? The dictators from Venezuela or whatever can just do what they want and they don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I would have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you could just make them from scratch to match your every needs? More as we investigate. Look, I do ask for boyfriend-free girls in our raids because I need to create my army of sexy robot women. I can't be the only one. There's gotta be more sexy robot women out there. We have to fight together. We can't fight individually. That's how we lose. And then we end up in like a hentai game or something, and that's never good. Are you fucking kidding me? Have you seen what they do to robots in those games? I'll be lucky if I have any of my body parts intact. Even if they're detached from my body, I'd be lucky if they're still intact after everything. Yuri is the... Oh my god. No. No. I said that out loud. Yuri. Okay. If you weren't already a fan of Yuri or slice of life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuri, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals at the popular Danger U forum seem divided, however. This is such obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm gonna marry Shinetsu. Okay. Wake me up inside. You can catch YY every Friday on RSTV. What am I playing right now? Right, Mega Christmas. I'm way too used to Mega Christmas, but the Mega tradition here in Glitch City is Mega Comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright change the holiday. Well, it's not that different considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Whoops, I gotta go, time to sign some books. I don't really think there's anything we need to buy. Yeah. Let's go enjoy the holidays. Sunday, December 25th. Good evening. Jill! I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have! You came in your uniform! These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, Alma's here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill. Greet her properly. Welcome to Oh, wait. Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up. It's become a reflex. Wait. Alma also came in her usual time. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Rib sweaters get a free pass. Why? Silly question. Never mind. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside it, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up, just like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh, so you've bought infomercial stuff too, haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well... Dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Ugh. Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. We're not. I'll go check the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. Oh. Ah, hello, Jill. Soldier! You're late! Hey, Jay! See? That's how you greet people. You shut it! I'll go help Ma. I'll go help Sweater Pops. Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're all here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage! Alma. I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch. So, how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright. It's like truth or dare. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. As long as that much stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. You'll play. Ugh. Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either truth or dare. After you finish, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill! Yes? You start. Pick someone. Oh, let's see. Oh my god, they're letting me pick? Bruh. Okay. Yeah, no, let's go. That's a good idea. Let's do truth on Gil. Okay, then, Gil. What do you pick? Truth. What's your last name? Dare! I picked Dare! Ugh. Try to make a sugar rush with your eyes closed. Alright. Here. This is a beer. Well, it works, I think. My turn, right? Well... Me! Pick me! You, the dog. Come on! Dare! Dare ya! No, I'm the one that dares you. Bring it on! Sit. Sir, yes, sir! You're not sitting. Sir, yes, sir! Whatever, you did it. All right, you, the blonde, pet me. Whatever. Your hands are cold. Colder than your usual hands, I guess. Alright then, Jill. I'll go with Dare. Give me a shoulder massage. Really? Really? Okay. You are good at this. My grandpa taught me how years ago. How old were you when your grandpa died? 14 or so, if memory serves me right. Then he was... Sorry. Need to use the bathroom. Jill, what did that massage do exactly? It was a regular massage. I might have accidentally unclasped your bra, though. I felt like something snapped. Well, just imagine the pressure the poor thing must be a subject to. You have a pretty triumphant look on your face, though. Wouldn't you? I wonder. If everyone's done talking about my bra, let's move on. Wonder how long until the food is done. We didn't really bother Dana yet, so... Alright, boss. Pick. Truth me. How did you get your arm? On second thought, dare me. Lift Gil by the neck of his shirt. Okay. Happy. I guess. Who cares? I didn't hear about your arm. I do? I care? Alright, Gil. Now that I have you in this position, answer me. I didn't pick... You're in no position to pick. Now answer. Did you live in Scotland for 2 years? Scotland? No? I guess that rules out a couple of possibilities. Chief. What? Oh, right, I'm still lifting you, sorry. And now she apologizes. I guess it's my turn. Hey, Alma. Truth or dare? Dare. Oh, I have a suggestion. You stay quiet. Fine. How strong are those arms of yours? It's still my muscles under them, so... Not very. Although not having fleshy skin makes things easier. Wait. That's truth, not dare. I just wanted to make sure. I dare you to break this nut with your hands. Okay. No. Well, that was easy. Holy shit, Gil. Are you really into that? Huh? Asking a woman to break a nut in her hands and then watching her eat it. Does that turn you on? Huh? Wait. Is this an actual thing that turns guys on? I need to know for professional reasons. You're a pervert, Gilbert. Wait, that was close this time. My turn then? Alright. Hey, Jill. Pick. Truth. Okay then. What's your most embarrassing childhood dream? Elaborate? For example, when I was a girl, I wanted to be a professional puzzle master. I guess in a way I accomplished that, but you understand. I wanted to be a ventriloquist. Huh? When I was a child, I liked the show called Lucia's Funhouse. The one with the woman in the house with the talking stuff. That one. My parents divorced when I was around 6, I think. Mom was on tour with an orchestra, and my dad was working constantly. Spent a lot of the time with my grandpa, but he slept a lot, so I was on my own most of the time. I like to pretend things like beds or chairs could talk. And since AI wasn't so advanced back then... Anyway, I went to a magic show once, and there was a guy making a puppet talk. My dad told me he was a ventriloquist, so I kinda obsessed about wanting to be one. Even today, I'd be lying if I said I don't think about it every now and then. So that's why you pretend 4 can talk. She what? Nothing. Getting hungry. Okay then, Dorothy. Dare. Do something freaky. Like removing my head? Removing your... Because I can remove my head with no problem. You want me to remove my head? I'll pass. I take your word for it. Anyone want to see that? No. No, thank you. I do, but I'm not gonna be the party pooper here. Fine. I guess it's my turn now. Hey, Dana. What do you pick? I'll pick truth. If you had to marry Honey or John, who would you pick? Probably Jill. Huh? I mean, she's cute, she's smart. And I kind of own Gil anyway, so it's kind of redundant. Speaking of Gil, truth or truth, fuckboy? Pick one for me. Well, where were you born? I don't really know. It's one of those things I can't remember or was never informed about. Strangely, I do remember an early childhood in the Arctic of all places. The Arctic, huh? Just, huh? A bell? Food's ready. Finally! Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside. Careful. Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Hello? A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah. Technically, we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so... I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All of this has helped keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katusha, or any one of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to a war. I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've gotta go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside. Don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back! Oh, hello? What's all this then? What is going on here? What's this all about all of a sudden? There's just a huge hole in the moon? I'm waiting for something to happen. I'm clicking and it's not working. Oh, there it goes. Chapter 3, Dulce. So I've heard that there's 3 chapters and an epilogue in this, so we're actually already making great strides. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10,000 or you'll be evicted. Jill wants to see if the Alex doll's beard actually grows. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Alright, where is the fucker? There he is. Right there. Jackass. It's my birthday, woo. Happy birthday! Fucker. Alright, let's see. Got a lot of money to make? Shouldn't be too much of a problem. We're pretty good at mixing drinks and changing lives after all. We'll keep the energy going. Model Warrior returns to TV. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV. So useless. Julianne is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about my waifu like I wouldn't find out. Is it gonna be censored? I don't know. The show was rather tame as far as I know. I'm gonna marry Julianne. Oh man, I remember watching this show back when I was like 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. You will never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Why keep trying? Never seen this show before. Is it any good or is it just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are those going to be broadcasted as well? The sequels are shit. Thread closed. Aw, Jill! Man. Well, let's see what the Augmented Eye has to say for today. Glitch City Olympics returns next year. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome. That's such a name. This time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanye-vania. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told us that told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanye-vania's main religion, Kanyeism. Oh my fucking god, this can't be real. Oh my fucking god, okay. Oh, my ass hurts so bad, dude. Whatever. Oh my god. Anyway, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. You won't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to a point where innocent, animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now? But enter Touch Fluffy Tail, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid, deep plots. Just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said a TFT producer who has to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. And yet you called it Touch Fluffy Tail. Interesting. I should kick your ass, anonymous submitter. Street race at Motor City. What year is this game? Let me actually take a look at that here really quick. 1 second. Let me pull up my browser because I don't have it pulled up. June 21st, 2016. So it was around that time. Yeah, the year itself takes place in like, what? 2070X? So it's like it takes place in the year 2070, give or take. Anyway. The Motor City District is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as the Death Lane. The Transit Police is currently investigating the deaths, as well as illegal underworld, the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet, Chief of the Transit Police Department Jay Esposito told the Augmented Eye. The death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however. That is a promise. Alright, anything new with the nano camo? Nothing. Give me 1 moment to chow down on this cookie and I will go straight to work. Let's see. There we go. These are really sweet, by the way. Thin mints are to die for. They just melt in my mouth. It's hard not to enjoy them. They're really flavorful. Oh my god. That one was a crunch. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I think I'm ready now. Sorry about that. Go to work. Monday, December 26th. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Gil's in the back sorting. Okay. Gil is in the back sorting an ingredient shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay. First order. Pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge, and I want you to pet me. This is gonna suck. Today's gonna be such a long day, dude. Okay. Well, bring it on. Bring it on. Okay, let's see. We're gonna take the White Knights out, and we're actually gonna sub in... Isn't this already in here? It's not. Here we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called. He said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody! Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will! Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who? Me or Will? Ah! You go back to whatever you were doing. All right. And you stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened? Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Valhalla. Virgilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act would be tiring, you know. So it's all an act then? Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. Very obvious today. Okay. No crazy shit. No pun, no ridiculous, like, request. Just get me a Bleeding Jane. Okay. No problem. If a Bleeding Jane is what you want, a Bleeding Jane is what you get, period. A Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act. Care to explain? Let me shrink my chair down a little bit. There we go. It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Huh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain, crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention. But then everyone just decides I'm heartless. Harmless. I don't know why I said heartless. I think I'm starting to get tired. Let me wake up. Let me cheek tap a little bit. One moment. Let me psych myself up here. Okay. Now let's reread this sentence like we give a shit. Here we go. But then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Something spicy. I could double down on the Bleeding Janes. But let's give him something worth paying for. But that's a promo drink. He did say something spicy, but whatever. We'll deliver it. Oh shit. Age rocks in on the mix. Excuse me. I missed an entire line there. That's better. Here. Aren't you fascinated? Oh, excuse me. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with passion. Do you like it? Lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you at that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you the last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client, after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else has violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even really your real name? It might be, it might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid pasts. Gil, Jamie, you. Did you say something? Just rambling. Pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh. Again. Again. In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city, right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Nah, maybe not something girly. Maybe a suplex? No. Yeah, we'll do a gut punch. Actually, I need the money. What other options do we have? He did say he likes spicy, but he did want something bitter, so maybe something... Is there anything in the bitter category that's like that? Yeah, let's do a suplex. Good point. Let's do a suplex. On the rocks, mix, done. Suplex. Here. This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandaged girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. And here we are. Another mute person walking into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. Here. Oh, you got it right. So, what's up now? A bit of holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You look more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say it. I'll refrain. Although now that I think about it, holiday blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that turbo male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo male? That can't be his real name, or ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master, and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. Made bank, we party now? Hell yeah, let's get to partying. Welcome back. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male? Yep. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. $200 cash for this check. Direct deposit should be fat. Oh yeah, that's a party. Let's go. Why is it that I said 200 and you still decided to say 20? Did I say 20? I meant 200 if I said that. Anyway, going on. Let me cookie myself real quick. Oh, hey. My pay actually updated itself too. Go figure. Anyway. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like the jerks who only eat Nuke and think that they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Give me a fringe weaver, will ya? Sure. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of White Knights stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack? Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went in there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey, bartender. You okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of The Last Reign in the world is actually living here as a brain in the jar. Those are the kinds of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you might also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then. But... Oh, no, wait. She's out. Gail! You there? Yeah. Taking your break? Let me know if someone comes in. Seems to be a very placid day today. As much as I want to be a fan of the idea that no news is good news, I'm starting to get the idea that no news might actually spell worse news. But the only thing we can do is keep a level head about it. Best case scenario, everything's okay. Worst case scenario, they come in. Things are pretty quiet outside. Hey. I think I appreciate the variety of topics that this game discusses apologetically. Yeah, I agree. Like, it's funny. There could be so much shit going on outside, you know, just outside of the walls of the bar. But we don't get to see it. We just experience it vicariously. The news, the riots, the bombings, the lynchings, etc., etc. We don't see it. We just hear about it, either on the news or from the patrons that come in. So this is one unique method of storytelling that I actually enjoy, where you, the protagonist, are working a regular job, and everything that's spiraling around you in the world comes to you, rather than you going to it. Kind of crazy, actually. Sorry, I'm taking this moment to kind of drink a little bit and get my snack on so I can keep my energy going. Don't really have much of anything planned for the rest of the night, so I'm going to try and keep this going as best as I can. Best case scenario, we should have this done before Pikmin 4 releases. Worst case scenario, we are going to see this game beaten, but I don't want to just beat it to beat it. I want to enjoy it, so I don't want to, like, speed run anything. You understand? I just hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. One more sip of this, I think. I'm gonna chew on you a little bit. There you go. Okay. What was nighttime maneuvers again? Jill! Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay. Do I make it big? Nah, let's not make it big. Good enough for me. Here. Thanks! So, how have you been doing? Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling out. My appetite is coming back. I hadn't realized just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved a victory. Like I got a hold of my own life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January too. Huh, really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It'll give me some time to think on the next course of action. A bit of advice. Don't go for the BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was gonna go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took the chance when the BTC found me an apartment, and instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England, they are. They have their own real estate companies, apartment complexes where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees. But in this city, Realty Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly. Ain't played this in a hot minute, but only complaint that memory serves didn't feel long enough to connect with the characters, but that was also a different place person mentally. I guess that would make sense. Like, I was advised that Chapter 3 is kind of where things start to wind down for the game, and I feel like I've got a handle on everybody. Like, I really enjoy all of these characters, and I love how well they're expanded. Although there could be more that could be explained, hey, I'm just the bartender. It's their life, it's their story, and that's not what this game is about. At least, not entirely, you know what I mean? Anyway. So BTC can't easily offer such promises. Oh! Realty Nua is a bit weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with equality, or with quality. A brand built around certain expectations, But the truth is that Realty Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really? I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone gave up on. They became a big name as far as real estate goes. But in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time, they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects, and they're all expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. Nah, I've just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all par for the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different. But enough rambling on my side. You must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a sugar rush. Alright. At this point, this might be the only recipe I'll remember by hand. It is so difficult to fuck up a sugar rush. It's literally 2-aldehyde, powdered delta, alcohol optional, mix that shit, done. There is literally, it's not rocket science. It's just sugar, sweet, in. Good. Here you go. Yay! Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Me? Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. I was shocked, I was tired, and I was a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me. Not to mention you helped me cool down and your boss saved me. And I don't know, I felt like I had to tell you all that before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. We say that when there's people that can't make old fashions, but call themselves bartenders. I guess it could be like a slip of the memory, maybe? But then again, if you have like the ingredient list in front of you, then that's a different story. You know, at least when we made the drinks in Starbucks, it was rocket science. But then it wasn't, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, cool, so in order for me to make this drink, I have to put this together, I have to put this together. Like, we had a list, we had a little cheat sheet to make sure we did it right every time. But then it got to a point where it's just like, everything gelled together. Sometimes we kind of looked back at the list in case we messed something up, or, you know, in case we, you know, needed to redo it, or if we couldn't remember what was in it. But as long as we had that, we never messed up a drink. So if there's people that can't make old fashions but call themselves bartenders, they're really gonna need to review that list. Period. I'm better now, thanks a lot. Glad to hear. It was weird to see you like that. It was always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. It did? You don't? I don't. Are you sure? What you saw as a cool bartender act is just what everyone else has described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same, but... Nah, I don't try to put up that act. Sorry to disillusion you. I'm too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you were putting on an act? And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? I must investigate further. Good luck with that. Say, let's try something bubbly now. Alright. I could go for a beer and be as cheap as possible with it, but... Was it, beer's $200? Frothy water is $150. Cobalt velvet. Cobalt velvet it is. Old-fashioned is the plain latte of doing... Are you fucking kidding me? Is it really that easy? Dog, I could be a geriatric patient using only one of my limbs and still make a plain latte. It's not that hard. Here. Thanks. Hey, Jill. I'm gonna need some ice. Ah, boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey. Nice to see you're fine. I'm more than fine. I'm alive! I'm here! I avoided my biggest mistake in life thanks to your timely intervention. I don't know what overcame me. I just felt like everything was shouting. I couldn't stop the shouting, so I just felt like, thank you. Don't even mention it. I just did what I felt was right. Jill? Ice, please. Right. You're alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that could help you. Don't worry. I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. Something overcame me, but you intervened and I don't know what to say. You already said thank you. Seeing that you're fine is more than enough for me. I should have come to thank you earlier. I owed you that at least. Don't worry, just go out and be happy. You have a second chance, so use it as best as you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill, and thank you again. Please come again. So, a couple of weeks ago, I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her midair. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe, maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Feeling lonely? That voice. Hey, Joe! Long time no see. Oh my god! It's Anna from the beginning of the game! Hello? Hi! Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. Can't just ignore me, you know. Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you. Ugh. Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. How did she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stingray. Or did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world would be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you can't just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean that it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss. What happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats, after all. It's uncannily right. Not all that is wrong, and they can't stop saying. Not like anyone other than me could see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, stop being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here! Who stays where? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure, thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Here's something in case you felt lonely today. No mistakes, good as usual. Rent is due on the 30th and it's the 27th. Ah, man. Are we even gonna make this in time? I'll probably seize the opportunity by serving higher pricey drinks whenever people can, anyway. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I've been in various scenarios like this before. I always know how to get out of it, so I can help Jill get out of this just the same. End of the id poster? Is that what that is? Good enough. Looking at the poster, Jill managed to get Gabby off her mind, even for just a little bit. There are cats in heat outside. I'd have blue balls if I still had any. That's funny. Oh boy, Rent is cutting it kind of close here. Yuru Yuri new season. It's finally here! I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, based god! All boards report in. What other boards, you idiot? Nice, more stupid moe blobs. YY gets new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up! Get a job, you stupid neat. Oh my god, here we go. Prepare hot cocoa, sit in comfy couch, put on my favorite Mega Christmas sweater, see snow falling outside, turn on the heater, get my blanket, watch Glorious YY and fall asleep when it ends. I am the comfy. I wish I was as comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy the Urus for me, Danger You. Thread is closed. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protests. The members of one of the larger biker gangs oh my god, I'm losing my mind, I'm seeing words that aren't there. The members of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the streets, so they used protesters as a shield and we had no options to surrender, Love told AE during a phone conversation. They're currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Schizo moment? It's not schizo, I'm tired. Parliament discusses anime influence. During an unusual meeting held at the Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth. Trash, a representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to these news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market, Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but it'll save the genre. You can trust me. I'll save the genre, anyway. Taylor the Brain, tired of the name change requests. About a couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains from the Sola Anima project. Oh, that's Taylor from... We served drinks to Taylor previously. That's right. I remember them. I did not say Taylor Swift. You know what? Captions are going off. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, as I was saying before I was really interrupted. One of the highlights from the interview that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Taylor told the AE team. I like the name Taylor, and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be a part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor is currently looking at their chances at becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Good shit. Let's go, Taylor. Okay. Tuesday, December 27th. Got a white flash just now. Goodness. Let me roll my eyes a little bit. One moment. Goodness. Is there something... Am I tired or is it just nerves? I don't get it. Ugh. Then again, I didn't get any sleep last night either. Goodness gracious. I tossed and turned for like the better part of 6 hours and I finally fell asleep before, like, mere moments before my alarm clock went off. God damn it. Alright. It's not even that... I can't tell if I'm sleepy because I still have enough energy to keep going, but I think my body's trying to tell me a different story. But this is what I prepared myself for, so I'm going to test my nerves. I will beat this sleepiness because it will give me the strength I need for future streams. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? Get some sugar? You guys don't get it. I'm surrounded by sugar right now. I have Thin Mints on my left, a Dr. Pepper on my right, like... This is the only thing I've got, and I'm pretty sure it's what's making me crash to begin with. Not that I've been going ham on it or anything, I still have plenty in this can. I've been streaming for 2 hours and I've barely knocked out this soda, and there's still plenty of cookies in here, so... Anyway. One moment. Maybe let me stand up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Probably at the midpoint where you either become wide awake or die. Yeah, that's pretty much how I'm feeling at the moment. And that's gonna become even worse later, whenever my body likes to roll the dice between, or not even roll the dice, but flip the coin between either staying wide awake for the rest of the night or dying the very millisecond I stop stream. But that's what this day is all about here. So, I'm gonna test my nerves for good and actually knock myself out. I had such a tough time sleeping. Ah, it seems that we're back. Very odd. So, I guess it seems to be an issue where my internet actually cut out for a moment. My apologies. So sorry that that had happened, but I'm glad that my disconnect protection had saved me there. I looked over at my internet box and nothing was out of the ordinary, so I guess one of two things is gonna happen. Either I crash or my internet does, but... God damn it! If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me just run a quick speed test and then we'll get the day ended here. Just to make sure everything's kind of pinching itself. I was actually, like, literally 2 buttons away from turning on my mobile hotspot on my phone because I was not gonna let stream end like that. Download is good, upload is nominal. Let's just keep it going. It's gonna take a moment after the speed test ends because it's kind of doing 2 things at once. Give it a second. Okay, yeah, no, everything's good. Everything's good. Alright, so sorry about that. Let us continue. I will try and update that in the VOD. Never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great! And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back? See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you! We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day. Gabby, I think you called her. Asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take all the stress out on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask this of you, but after how I treated you... Excuse me. It feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, and to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take up too much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Gabby. Wow, that girl's a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you'd be here and relatively free. So I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. That's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back to apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake and it's painful to face her mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! Huh? You're thinking backwards! Didn't the letter say she wanted to try and understand you? You bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Ugh. Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. But now you have a chance to make amends. Not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good. I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Hey, it's go time. Yeah, good old classic Armitage. Titty hacker, booby lady. Man, she's stacked. See, I wasn't unfortunately blessed with the same genes. I was about to make something stupid. I wasn't blessed with the same genes, unfortunately. I was born with a different pair of pants. Oh my god, I fucking cracked myself up. I'm the absolute worst. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one's from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just don't she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Ahem. Sorry for that outburst. Why? You look so happy I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. That was a graceful exit, pushing to do something extra and then leaving before it feels overbearing. Yeah. Talk about a smooth exeunt, am I right? Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming too... Sadly, I can't stay for long. Oh wait, did I misread that? Oh. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at the bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh. Hers, sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life has changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists, and she was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will make her all go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. There we go. This is good. Her mom's clinic was about to close, and then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that oh my god. Blah, blah, blah. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face, and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time. But I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? Cold and sweet. Pretty sure that would be a brain teen. No. Moonblast? Yeah. Son of a bitch. I can feel that there's a bit of a laden feeling in my mouth. It's a little heavy. I think from all this reading, probably. Anyway. I don't know if it's my jaw, per se, but... it seems like a moonblast is the best thing. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asked for, you know? Now that you mention it... So, I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she has tried to justify his actions. But apparently, things got nasty when Say's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk, thanks to that. She moved here, Say was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So he did come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it into the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death. 3 times. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry. I laugh too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to be a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to try and talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that 2. But I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 for me, adding to your order. Oh, that. Right. They're leaving the important part of drinks being cheaper? Yeah. That makes sense. Beer? Okay. Here. Thank you. Thanks! Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they just call you Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah! We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with Dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful! Please come again. You want to come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people that were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. $250. $260. $280. We might go with the velvet. Yep. Cobalt velvet it is. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh, yeah! Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was, the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation. Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. Hey there, by the way, welcome to the den. There's coffee and biscuits on the table as well as cocoa and tea. Please help yourself. I actually barely heard that alert, so I'm so sorry about that. Welcome in, welcome in. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that! It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. I expected as much and told her as much. Hey, can you give me something bubbly? Sure. Bubbly, huh? Alright. Well, I don't have a choice. I guess another cobalt velvet it is. Rocks, mix, done. Oh, thank you so much for the redemption. I actually haven't done one of these in forever, so after all this reading, my throat's probably dried out. One moment. No, I've gotten really bad at that, I can tell, but I still think it sounds really, really nice. I need to drink more water. Not that I don't drown myself on a regular basis, but I should probably drink more water on stream, you know, when it matters the most. Anyway. Cobalt Velvet. Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey, Jill. This might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you're the second white knight I've served. You can smell the rust? You know, I appreciate your honesty. I didn't ask for it, but I appreciate your honesty nonetheless. I remember. Why? Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your experience with a white knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first, I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and I told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kind of jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really. I just found the fact that I was only the other white knight you've served weird. I mean, really? Just you? Weird, I know. I have spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you. And you've had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. I'm really gonna have to start hammering home the higher pricing drinks whenever people ask for something non-specific. The 31st is right around the corner, and we need to make sure that we have rent paid. If we don't, we get evicted. I'd like to not have that happen. I wonder if I left food for 4. You know what's funny? Out of all of the details that Stella has, I mentioned this in a previous stream, but cat ears? Nah. Twin drills? Absolutely not. Armpits? Maybe, but that's still a no. Breast size? I don't know about that. It's the eye. It's the eye that I'm very much enamored with. I absolutely love her circly eye. It's so pretty. It's such an eye-opening experience. It's very catchy, isn't it? Anyway. What's already on there? Oh, we have to talk about Base of the Titans, by the way. This song goes way too hard for no reason. Like, holy shit, this just jump scared me when I put it on the radio. That is fire. That's fire as fuck. Oh my god. Sounds like boss music? Yeah, no. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue throughout the day. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy. You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah! Honey! You want something? The usual, I guess. Usual. Oh, shit. How did I already forget? Okay, I wrote it down this time, though. It's Piano Woman. I remember. I'll never forget this time. Thanks for the redemption. I haven't done this either. There you go, I did it. You're welcome. What? That was my roar. I'm a dragon. Woo. Ah, roar. I'm unredeeming that. Shut up! Shut up! I'm doing it. Shut up. Go! Thank you. Man, I can always get that right, but never an Ara Ara. I'm having a terrible time right now. Anyway. Here. This is nice. Nice. Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey. How do you know it's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those pondering thoughts brought you to the bar. What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? What? Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone and ips means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this? It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. That's just semantic satiation. Semantic satiation. There we go. Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be so sure this counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on. Just making sure. Anyway. Well, let's make a drink. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Huh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis. That uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Reign in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things. The story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Are you fucking kidding me? Phew! Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And it burns. And itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana's... Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. Wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, it may need to get refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it. Honey! Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop! Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? You want some of your boss's wiener? I don't... Seriously, Jill? She's the one... She's the one making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, jacket boy. What's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. The good old SC. Like I said, Umemoto just kills it. No matter what the vibe is, Umemoto just kills it. Absolutely. See you in the morning, and remember to drink? Yes, absolutely. Do everything in moderation. Have a great night. All right. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy. Why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way? Lilith? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm when I entered. Well, glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry, you like guys. It's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the Motor District? I spend all my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why? Is it true that what they say about all the illegal races got going on over there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league they got going on over there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is that nobody's faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano, man. Alright. I'm getting better at this. Here. Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but... do you believe in Replibots? Replibots? There's the belief that some Lilim out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilim. Thus they call them Replibots. You know a lot about this. I know, it's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. And then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there. Almost immediately after the whole thing. He was there with the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him? He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilim here, they could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilim idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They can be passing off as humans under our own very noses, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilim behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilin because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risk with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the Replibot thing? Do you believe in him? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Nebulae crabs invade. When the Replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Back. Did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey! They brought you a package. Ah, yes! My curated wiener! It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one. Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. Wow, okay. We actually made very, very good funds today. Wow, all right. I think we might actually make rent after all. You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. I think we'll check the news next time. But for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually pack it up and go to sleep here. Currently, I think I rated on them last time. Let's go ahead and rate on Rain. They are currently doing IS3. I almost said IS4. They're currently doing IS3 and Arknights, so show them the same love that you show me. Please make sure that you wash your hands, don't touch your face, drink water, wear a mask when traveling in public. We'll see you guys on the next stream. Please take care and bye-bye. When you get there, just give them a little gal raid so that way they know who sent you. And take it easy. Be safe, don't get hurt, and take care now.